Shoot, I don't think I can get no work done. Not a dang thing would get done. No, I'm just kidding. I would definitely do my job. Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily. I do not know why I started it off so slow, but we press on. And anyway, today I will be reacting to episode 3 of Dr. Cha. I am really in love with this show because I'm so for the main character, aka Dr. Cha, and her kids and her mother and the finance surgeon, and them all being happy and having a happy ending at the end of this drama. But yes, we are going to get into episode 3 of Dr. Cha, and we're just going to see what's going on because Dr. Cha just got accepted. Okay, she just got accepted after she was denied. She somehow managed to get accepted and is now a resident at the hospital that her husband works at, and also that his mistress works at. And her husband was literally having a panic attack, low-key. Anxiety was heavy on him, as it should be, with his low-down, dirty cheapness. However, let me get myself together, because this is not real. However, real situations similarly can mirror art. And I'm not for cheaters. I'm praying on your downfall. Okay? It's different when you're in an open relationship and everybody knows their place and knows their role. But when you're not in one, and you don't even offer the option just to see if your partner might be cool with that, and you're just out here cheating, not letting your partner know what you're doing, it's just no respect for me that can be given in that type of situation. However, no, I'm just kidding. We will press on, but not before we give our patron shout out, and it once again will go to Keisha L. Thank you so much for being a patron. It is very much appreciated. I see that you are on Patreon actively, and I love to see it. I love to giving out more content. And to all the other patrons as well, thank you so much for being a patron and for supporting your good sis in my journey on this reaction. Just spread it a little joy with a little reaction. And yes, so we're going to get into episode 3 right now. It's I'm not going to hold y'all. We're going to get straight into this reaction because I'm so excited to see where this show is going to go from here, because it can only go up. And I'm hoping for that divorce. I want the divorce papers for Dr. Cha. She does not need to be with this man. He is holding her back. But yeah, let's get into the reaction. Let me stop talking. I feel like they're just a bunch of haters, but that's just me. She touched me. I would definitely hire her. I don't care how old she is. She is too smart and too talented not to have her as a doctor, because she has life experience. I love him. Not in public. They can't know my dad and my mom here. I can't. I love him so.
아버지는 아세요?
그렇지. 오늘 면접이라 오프
I love
받았어?
her son. He may seem like he's spoiled,
엄마 어디
but
좀
he really
그렇게
loved his
얘기해.
mother. She got it.
왜?
She got it.
병원에서 뭐래? 어떡하냐? 나 여행 못 가겠다. 나오래. 나오래.
Yes. I love this. This is it. Why does this unrelatedly also remind me of Demi Lovato's song from her Don't Forget album, Two Worlds Collide? It has nothing to do with that. But the fact that it says when two different worlds collide, I'm like, this man is about to go through hell. And I love that for him. And I want Dr. Cha to leave him with no money and no assets. That's what I want. In all honesty, her coming from a very wealthy background, she would not want to be regulated to the side chick. But she's so very willingly is accepting that role. She's the side piece. Hopefully they don't have any kids, because if he has another family literally with her, and he has other children with her or a child with her, then she really wasted her years on this man, who at the end of the day, like I said in the other reactions, will not stay with her, will not end up being with her, because he does not. Once his mother finds out that she has raised an adulterous son, she's going to disown him, unfortunately for him. And once she finds out that he has illegitimate kids, she really will not be helping him in his life. And now he gonna lose everything. So he's the new professor. Oh my god, this is so awesome. The fine ass surgeon works in the same hospital. Oh, I love this so much. This brings up a good point as well. The fact that he changed his name is really like Gim Roy. Or it could be something else in Korean. That's just what it said on the placard. And then the fact that he introduces himself as Roy Kimberly. Because because the K's make a G sound in Korean. So even though it looks like Kim, it's pronounced Gim. Like Kimchi, even though there's a K, it's K-I-M-I-C-H-I in basically the romanization of the word outside of Hangul. It's pronounced Kimchi with no K sound. So I guess what is an easier transition, because he did mention that he studied at Stanford and then Harvard, when you have American professors or Western professors who don't understand how to pronounce names because they don't study languages most of the time, it's easier to give them something they can pronounce. That's why he says his last name is Kimberly, even though it's Gim. I'm like, the code switching we have to do with ethnic people, the BIPOC communities. I'm like, they even mention it here, so they know the hokey doke. I just thought that was an interesting point. Okay, so basically what Mr. Gim is saying, aka Roy, aka fine ass surgeon, is saying is that his father is technically like what they call a chaebol. Like he's a wealthy CEO, executive investor type. So technically, as the son, he would be the heir to his father's properties and subsidiaries. And yet he's choosing to be a doctor. Not because it pays well, because CEO versus being a doctor, the pay is dramatically different, especially in Korea. So he ain't doing it for the money. He does it because he actually has a passion for being a doctor. So he's basically telling old boy right here that I come from money. But the fact is that I love what I do and I do it very well. So don't think that your 3 generations of doctor nonsense can intimidate me, because if we're comparing assets and family money and wealth, I far exceed you just off my father's accomplishments alone, let alone mine. And I'm like, he's like, because you really want to go there and boast about how great your father is. He said, my dad owns a few companies and hotels and invests and has properties in New York. And I'm like, as expensive, New York City being one of the most expensive cities to live in the world. I rest my case. Shoot, I don't think I can get no work done. Not a dang thing would get done. No, I'm just kidding. I would definitely do my job. Why are they doing this? They're all really... I can't even. They are really playing the fact that they do not know each other. It's giving awkward. It's giving first encounter of the third kind. No, I'm just kidding.
이 행간의 의미를 몰라? 내가 다른 미래를 살아보려고 노력하고 있다는 뜻이잖아. 미안한데 나 바빠.
Not him sighing like that all dramatically.
아 그리고 누가 보면 어쩌려고 이래? 내가 당신 와이프인 거 사람들이 알아도 되겠어?
네, 언제 이혼하실 거예요?
네?
이혼하시죠.
I love this man for saying exactly what I have been thinking since episode freaking 1. And we're only on episode 3. And we're like a little bit halfway through it. But I'm so glad he voiced exactly what I'm thinking. Dr. Gim, aka Dr. Roy Gim, aka Doctor, the fine ass surgeon. This man knows exactly what I'm thinking, because she should have been left him. After he refused to give her a portion, not even the whole liver, a portion of the liver, it would have been game over. We would have had the divorce papers would have been ready, signed, sealed, and delivered to his bedroom door, waiting for his thumbprint and his signature the very next day. For real, for real.
알았어요.
응원할 거야. 킴 단내성에서 최선을 다할 거고.
Come on.
엄마가 말하는 최선은 그냥 엄마 하고 싶은 대로 하겠다는 거잖아.
Oh, wow. Little girl. Come correct and with respect. Do not play. I bet you they're sisters. Oh, I bet you so much money that that daughter of hers is the other Dr. Child's daughter, her half sister. Is she gonna find out that they're related, and it's going to be hell? And the family wants this daughter, because I think that this daughter, because she's smart in her own way, and she, younger people are more up on game sometimes than older people, because sometimes older people ain't paying attention like they used to. She gonna pick up on the fact that this woman that she met at the academy has too much in common with herself, who her mother is, and she gonna figure out that her father is her father. And it's gonna be hell. Y'all already know. I'm already predicting that. I already feel it. But let's continue on, because I don't think it's gonna happen in this episode. It might not happen in the next episode, but it's gonna happen sometime in the season before we get to the halfway point. For real, for real.
나 좀 태워주면 안 될까?
안 돼.
좀 멀리 떨어진 데다가 세워주면 되잖아.
좀 떨어진 데는 병원 사람 없으란 말 있어?
Bastard.
서두르지 그래. 잘못하면 나보다 더 늦게 출근할 것 같은데.
What do you expect of him? Wow. Really?
선생님, 감사합니다.
Nigga.
Good morning.
I love him so much. I love that he could see her interacting with another man, even though it's not romantic yet between her and him. Because she deserves to have somebody who treats her right and who checks up on her.
53세
죄송합니다.
그렇게 아는 게 없어서 어떻게 환자 치료 플랜을 결정할 수 있겠나? 그래가지고 의사 흉내라도 낼 수 있겠어?
Ooh, the back of my hand is ready for him. The back of my hand is ready. I am ready to pimp slap this man into next year. I am so ready. It's okay, good sis. You just signed up for the surgery department originally.
잠이 오니?
Okay, but why do they kind of have chemistry? Because I don't know if y'all know, but I've seen this woman in so many K-dramas. She is like the staple. She's always the mother. Okay, she's always the mother. And I think even before that, she was always that main lead. So it is awesome to keep seeing her in almost damn near every K-drama I watch. She's in. She's literally an icon. And I love her. Whether she's playing the villain or the good person, I just love whatever she's doing, because this woman is and will always be that one, okay? She will always be that girl, okay? That's who she is, and that's all I gotta say about it. That's it, and that's all. I just had to shout her out real quick, because dang near every great K-drama that I've watched, she's in. Okay? Okay, the universe is smiling on her. That's all I'm gonna say.
사실은요, 제가 하는 소리가 있었는데 그동안 전주했어요. 아, 오랜만에 이런 거 이렇게 한 잔 마시니까 술이 이렇게 달고 맛있네요.
I love it.
마시면 안 되는 맛이죠.
분명해도 마시고
Come on.
가만히 계세요.
And let her know.
가만히.
Yes.
이모님, 여기 내
때리려고 했잖아. 안 그래? 그야 뭐.
All I thought when he said that was Janae Aiko's song Triggered, because this is about to be so bad for this man. If his wife come out on a bag on him and tell everybody in that room the truth that he bitched out like a little punk ass coward that he is and did not want to give her his liver. And luckily, on that same day that he decided to be a little coward, somebody, may they rest in peace in the fictional world, passed and was an organ donor and matched with her, and she was able to get that liver, or else his wife would have died. And I don't think people are really getting it, but the fact is that she could have literally died behind this man's cowardice and his incredible selfishness. So it's the complete and utter fact that she still wants to be married to him that is surprising me. But like she said, it takes courage to divorce because she has every reason to leave him. But again, it takes courage. And I'm hoping that everything that she learns about this man while she's working next to him makes her want to divorce him before the first half of the season is even done. Because I'm already been done with him since episode 1. But yeah, she's been with this man for 20 years. But still, it's a no for me. It's a heavy, heavy no. I love it. And the surgeon is laughing too. Stop. Y'all, why is the surgeon, why is Dr. Gim me? He's like, oh, I gotta hear this shit. I gotta hear what she gonna make up. He turned all the way. That was perfection. Why is Dr. Gim me? Because that is what every Black person knows, that turn. When you turn and you like, oh, I gotta hear this because I know it's gonna be something. That is exactly the turn that he get. I love this man. Definitely grew up in America. Definitely. He got the mannerisms on lock. Because that is an American thing that he just did there. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Like, yo, this show is getting me. Like, this show has me. Oh my goodness. That was so fantastic. The entire episode of Dr. Cha, episode 3. I can't wait for episode 4. And again, I say I want her to leave this man so bad. But I love the fact that she said her husband was dead. He outed himself and spit up all over the chief. And then Jung Min got distracted and burned himself. And she out here calling him son. And I'm like, oh no. It ain't cool. Or I think she said Jung Min. I could be confused. I could be mistaken that. But I think she was about to, she either called him son in the way a mother would, or she was speaking too informally. Because I know when you add an that's like you are familiar, you have a relationship, a pre-existing relationship with somebody. Will you refer to them that way? And then I knew, like, if you call someone, like, let's say your name is like Carl, or, you know, and you have the Ishi, because it's basically very formal. The way she referred to Jungmin was very informal, very relaxed. And it's not like somebody who just met him would refer to him as. That's just a work person, a work friend, a co-worker. So everybody at the two tables was looking like, what's going on between y'all? I don't know how they're going to cover this up, but it's going down. And I'm so excited to see what's going to happen. But yes, I am losing daylight, y'all. So I am going to end it here. But yes, I will be back for the reaction to Dr. Cha episode 4 relatively soon. But until then, do not forget to give it a good thumbs up if you liked the video and you stayed all the way until the end. I do apologize for the fact that it has gotten darker, but I was trying to rely on the sunlight and the clouds covered it while I was recording. So that's that. However, we will get back to the outro. But yes, if you're watching on Patreon, again, thank you so much for being a patron. It's very appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube and you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being a subscriber. And if you are not a subscriber yet, don't forget to subscribe because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And also don't forget to like and leave a comment if you would like. And expect more videos from me and on the channel and on Patreon soon. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.